The store opened. Holtz Bowerman's book signing was held at the East Wing with a line that curved around the building. Hundreds came to get an autograph from the famous warrior king of the Northern Plains. A small impatient Visigoth wearing a horned helmet flagged down Walter. "Hey, buddy, when is this thing gonna start? I'm double parked." "1 second, sir. We're just waiting for the line to fill in." "Don't give me that. This line's as long as a basilisk." "Now look here, sucker." Holt's book agent Digby scrambled over to Walter. "What Mr. Wrench meant to say was congratulations on being the first in line. Mr. Bowerman appreciates your enthusiasm and patience. Come right on in." Digby unbuckled the stanchion. The Visigoth marched through. "Insulting the public is not the best way to start things." Holtz towered over the signing table. He had a warm grin, excited to meet the first fan of the day. "Welcome, friend. And who should I make this copy out to?" "Holtz Bowerman III? I'm a Listonian notary public. You are 11 years late on child support payments. Please sign here, here, and initial there. You have been served." "You were saying, Digby?" "An unfortunate fluke. Next!" A snake man rushed towards Holtz, flaming sword in hand. "Vengeance is mine, Bowerman!" A laser shot from Walter vaporized the snake man. "All right, how many of y'all here to serve legal papers?" 20 people raised their hands. "How many of y'all out for blood?" 30 hands went up. "We're gonna need some more stanchions." He unclipped his walkie-talkie from his belt. "Porterhouse to ribeye, you copy?" "Copy, friend." "This book signing just got hot. I'm gonna need some backup." 10-4, good buddy. Nate picked up his pace, charging head first into a hooded customer. The hood came off, revealing a snoutin. He grabbed the snoutin, holding him at eye level. "Speak, cur. What business do you have at this establishment?" The sidewalk sales." "Take me to your pack, for we both know you snoutins are not a singular brood." "You got me. Follow this way." The snoutin led Nate past the shoppers, through an exit that went to the storage room. The door was open, and there stood Connick, chief of the snoutins. "It's been a long time, usurper. Now!" Nate, Connick, and the snoutin soldier waited for a beat. Then Nate slew both of them with one swing of his sword, Oblivia. After their bodies hit the floor, Nate felt a coldness come over his. Gizor emerged from the shadows, holding a glowing pacifier emerald. He stretched out his free hand, shooting a beam at Nate that paralyzed him. "Thank you for taking out the trash, son of Grindum." Back on aisle 4, Clover and Norn were still in awe of their spectral visitor.
"So you were in a battle, it all went black, and you woke up here. I hate to break it to you, but I think you died. What's your name?" I can't remember." "Are there any others of your kind around?"
"Not sure."
"We need to talk to my dad about this."
Sprocket was at Register 1, speaking to a customer.
"I need a morning star for my husband."
"Great! Is he left-handed or right-handed?"
Ugh, I didn't expect so many questions.
Norn and Clover rushed to Sprocket.
"Have you seen my dad?"
"He's taking care of refunds in the combat arena."
"Perfect. He'll be there for hours."
"Is there something I could help you with?"
The Spectre emerged next to Sprocket, causing the customer to run away in terror.
"A Class 5 roaming vapor? Sweet!"
"We told you to stay hidden for a reason."
"What's your unfinished business, little guy?"
"That's what we're trying to find out. He just showed up out of the blue. Doesn't even know his name."
Sprocket reached into the Spectre with his robotic arm. His eyes lit up.
"Initiating spirit tracker and... oh wow! There's a major trail of spectral energy leading from our friend here into the basement."
"The basement. Thanks, Sprocket."
"No problem. Need any help? I'm kind of the only person who can see the protoplasmic trail."
"Aren't you busy up here?"
"Not anymore."
Walter was on his 10th beatdown of the day. This one was a goblin greaser. He extended his laser cannon to the goblin's skull. The assailant raised his hands.
I yield, alright? This gig ain't worth it.
Someone put you up to this? You think we all wanted to get our hides handed to us on Father's Day weekend? The Bowerman royal siblings, Princess Phoebe and Prince Kurtz, were in the food court at a table that gave them a full view of all the plebes below them.
This is taking far too long.
I tried to tell you that assassins and process servers were overkill, but you didn't want to listen to me. Should have just cut the brakes on one of the many monstrosities Holtz drives around in and be done with it.
The idea is to attack him both physically and mentally.
They're only in this mess because you couldn't finish the job.
Because Herrick couldn't finish the job.
Ugh, this place is so droll. Nothing but obese mouth breathers, mindlessly going from one direction to the next. In a puff of smoke, Gizor appeared.
Rest assured, your majesties, in a few hours, this entire town will be a pit of ash.
Gizor, what a pleasant surprise.
Likewise, Lady Bowerman.
What in the blazes are you doing here?
Aiding the Snoutmen in a conspiracy of blood and revenge.
You? We are enacting our plan to physically and psychologically damage our brother, and I have the permits to prove it.
The consortium made no such mention to me.
It probably got lost in the mail. That's bureaucracy for you. Why I continue to pay those union dues, I'll never know.
Gizor, dear, what's your strategy?
I have lured Son of Grindom into a trap. I'm currently draining his life energy to transfer it into my fallen master.
Zathru has been resurrected?
The nature of today's constellational alignment allows the spiritual plane to weaken. I do not wish to bore you with the details.
Fascinating.
Agreed. I can see why the consortium approved this venture. I think it's right to call off our little enterprise. If Gizor's plan works, our brother will be dead soon enough anyway.
Agreed. And Gizor, if you would be so kind as to decapitate Holtz in the aftermath and ship us his head, we would be eternally grateful.
As you wish.
Such a gentleman.
You just listened to BarbUrbia, The Battle of Weapons Depot, Act 2. This audio drama was written, recorded, performed, and edited by Drew Manning. If you enjoyed it, please stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for your time, and have a great one.